Hey everyone, so last Saturday I talked about DC Comics' version of Spider-Man Sideways from DC's New Age of Heroes initiative, and I wanted to keep the trend going by talking about another one of their new characters, Damage, who's essentially their version of the Hulk. So let's talk about his origin as well as run through his first 3-issue story arc to get to know the character a little better. Issue 1 of Damage starts off with a man chained up screaming, "I joined the army to become a soldier. I don't want to be this. Not this." He then yells, "Run," as we see him turn into some kind of monster, which in turn lets him break free from his restraints. We also see a countdown of 1 hour start on the bottom right corner, which is an important piece we learn later on in the issue. On the next page, we get a 2-page spread of this monster, or rather Damage, breaking free from his restraints on a cargo plane and falling to Earth pissed off. And I gotta say, the art on this page is especially fantastic. I just love the layout and how cool Damage looks. The art for the whole story arc is great, but this page especially. Good on you, Tony Daniel. Damage then lands in the middle of a city, and we see the military plane crashing with soldiers on board, and Major Leggett reporting to Colonel Jonas, saying Damage is off the leash. We then see Damage starting to wreck shop in the city, at which point Major Leggett, who was on the plane, armors up and then jumps off the crashing plane and attacks Damage against the Colonel's orders. Major Leggett says stuff to Damage while attacking him, like, "You should have followed orders, Ethan. Instead, you ran. Now you get put down. You've never had what it takes. I'm the best soldier for the job. They should have chosen me. I should be Damage." Damage eventually gets fed up and nearly kills the Major, but a voice inside Damage's head says, "Stop. I can help you, but you have to stop." He does, and lets Leggett live. Damage goes off to hide while a voice in his head is telling him, "Leave the people alone. They didn't do this to us. She did. I wanted to be a hero, but she turned me into you. We're free, but Leggett was right. The 1 hour countdown has started. We're already running out of time. Go now, hide. She will be coming for us." And it's at that point we see the clock now says 55 minutes and 29 seconds. After this, we are finally introduced to Colonel Jonas, who's the woman responsible for Damage and is looking for her monster. We find out she's essentially an Amanda Waller type, who, fun fact, doesn't get along with Amanda Waller. She also has a Nick Fury thing going on with her eye patch. And the first issue ends with Task Force XL showing up with Amanda Waller to clean up the mess Colonel Jonas made. See, what did I tell you? The two are not best friends. Anyway, as for Damage and how he came to be, 1 year ago, Soldier Ethan Avery volunteered for the Damage program. He was a good soldier, but Colonel Jonas asked him why he joined the military and why he wanted to join the experimental program. He replied, "Superman. But not just him, all the heroes and villains. They're on the news every night and all I could do is watch." He got tired of the world happening around him and wanted to make a difference and do something that mattered. He just wanted to make a dent. Jonas replies, "You should know there are high risks associated with this program you're volunteering for." To which he says, "Mom never said making a dent would be easy." The Colonel then says, "Ethan Avery, welcome to the Damage program." The catch is Ethan thought he was volunteering for something noble and thought he was going to help his country and save lives both foreign and domestic. But of course, Colonel Jonas, being the General Ross type, turned him into a monstrous living weapon of mass destruction that takes no prisoners on missions. He became the ultimate weapon. The catch is, once Ethan transforms, he can only stay in the Damage form for an hour at a time, and then it takes him 23 hours before he can transform again. Which is why we see that countdown in all the issues. What sucks is Ethan can't remember any of the things he's done on his missions, as they wipe his memory after the fact. Over time, we see Ethan's subconscious begin to talk to Damage, and persuade him not to do things much like Bruce Banner does to the Hulk. We also see the Damage persona able to talk to Ethan in normal form. Anyway, in issue 2, we see the Suicide Squad try to take down Damage. I say try because they fail miserably. Damage literally overloads Parasite and punches a hole through Giganta's hand when she tries to grab him. Deadshot and Harley were next, but Wonder Woman decided to jump in and save the day. After a long, awesome battle with Wonder Woman in Damage issue 3, Wonder Woman is able to trap Damage in her lasso of truth, and it reveals to Damage and Ethan all of the missions he's gone on and all the people he has killed. He has a mental breakdown saying, "What else has she, as in Colonel Jonas, made us do?" Realizing he's just been made into a killing machine for the military, he rages out and breaks free and escapes from Wonder Woman's lasso. Which is crazy because right before that, she said it was an unbreakable gift from the gods. After this, he goes into hiding. Later on, Wonder Woman tells Batman and Superman, "I fought him for nearly an hour, Bruce. Never have I encountered strength like that." To which Superman says, Never? She doesn't reply and just continues to say, there's a man inside that monster. To which Batman says, whoever he is, he has a story and he just made the Justice League part of it. But what caught my attention was Wonder Woman implying that Damage might be stronger than Superman or Doomsday, because she's fought both before and is still saying she's never encountered strength like Damage's before. Either way, it looks like we just got a new heavy hitter in the DC universe. But there you have it, friends, a brief rundown of Damage. I actually think he's a really cool character. Sure, he's very similar to the Hulk, as they both are a man that turns into a monster, they both have a member of the military hunting them down, wanting to use them for their own agenda, and they both have ripped shorts that somehow stretch as they grow. And of course, their power set is very similar, such as superhuman strength, super leaping, which the Hulk is known for, durability, energy resistance, superhuman stamina, and so on. But I think there's still enough differences to make Damage compelling and to bring something new to the table. The time limit of him only being able to stay damaged for an hour at a time is brilliant. It gives a sense of urgency once he's transformed, as he only has a certain amount of time to get stuff done. It's also awesome how he was immediately integrated into the DC universe, with the Suicide Squad coming after him as well as Wonder Woman. I'm just a big fan of the whole person who just wants to do something good but being used for something evil story. But what do you guys think of Damage? Do you love him? Do you hate him? Let us know in the comment section down below. But that's going to bring another episode of Variant to a close. Remember to check out our website, variantcomics.com, as well as all our social media links that are in the description below. But I'll see you guys next time when I talk about all things comics.